happening here? We're getting a look ahead at the Providence Preservation Society's 2016 Symposium, Why Preserve? The two-day event welcomes leaders in national preservation to the Ocean State. So here to tell us what to expect from the symposium and how you can still attend are Britt Runyon, Executive Director of the Providence Preservation Society, and Catherine Taylor, Chair of the 2016 Providence Symposium. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Michaela.
It sounds like a great event, especially too when you can welcome folks from all over the country into our state. So give us an idea of what's expected for the 2 days coming up.
Sure, absolutely. Well, for several years we've been welcoming national experts to kind of broaden our understanding and view of what preservation is and how it contributes to a successful economy, successful neighborhoods. And this year we're really focusing on why preserve at all. So this is the 50th year of the National Preservation Act. So we're really re-examining why is preservation important, who's it for, why are we doing it?
And Catherine, too, beyond that, it's not just Providence. It's important to preserve really anywhere.
Right, it really is, because it all comes down to, our own stories and the people who have inhabited buildings. I've been really intrigued with the idea of, we think about historic preservation as architecture mostly and history, but it's people's voices and lives and the number of people who've been through buildings, who've worked there, who lived there.
So besides the topic of why preserve, what are some other questions that you think are going to arise that you're looking to tackle and looking to inform other people about?
Well, I think one thing really this year is, as I mentioned, who are we preserving for? So we're really starting off Thursday night with the president of Mount Vernon, which was the nation's earliest preservation effort, preserving the first president's home. But the way they're doing things there has changed over time. They're no longer just looking at the first president. They're looking at the history of slavery on the property, the history of food on the property. And so we want to look at that. How has it changed since we started doing it in 1956? How are we looking at doing things differently in Providence? And so on Friday, we'll really be looking at what are the possibilities of preservation for the future. And that's really important. We can't just think about Benefit Street anymore. We have to think about Broad Street, because the whole city has amazing historic legacy, and it's important for people who live here today, their histories, their futures.
Yeah,
really.
there's plenty of history right here.
Right.
Is there still time to register to attend?
Oh, absolutely. The more the merrier. You have the details, right, Brent?
Yeah, so providencesymposium.com. Thursday night's free. We welcome everyone to come out. It's going to be in the Industrial Trust building on Thursday night. And then if they come back Friday, they can actually take part in some sessions and then sign up for tours of the building. We sold out our tours over the summer. And we expect to do so again on this Friday. So we hope, or it's in 2 weeks, but we hope people will sign up and come and see the building, but also learn about preservation.
Yeah, because that is so important. Like you said, it's our history.
Absolutely, and this isn't a symposium just for professionals, for historians and architects and people in the field. It's for everybody. Anybody who cares about a community building that is historic, or who lives in Rhode Island, which has such a rich stock of historic buildings and just historical spots, should really think of themselves as a preservationist and come and enjoy the conversation.
It brings you back kind of, when you took a field trip when you were younger, right? And you got kind of a small taste of the history, and maybe you want to go back and revisit that, and really understand, maybe now that you're a little bit older, the importance of Providence.
Exactly.
Or even thinking about a building like the Industrial Trust building, what is the history there? You think back to a time when Rhode Island was really prosperous, and we'd like to be that way again. Or even people who used to work downtown and would go there and use the bank. It means something to people who lived and worked in that area.
I don't want you to give too much away, though, because we want to make sure that people do go to the symposium to learn more. But thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Certainly piqued my interest. For more information on the Providence Symposium, head over to roadshow.com.